welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And today we are making Dollar Tree spaghetti. Let me show you our ingredients. Alrighty, so ground turkey. I did get this ground turkey on sale. It was at Walmart for $3.98. I got the spaghetti from the Dollar Tree. I got the diced tomatoes, and the Hunt's traditional spaghetti, also from the Dollar Tree. These are my seasonings: ground thyme, onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, pink Himalayan sea salt. Y'all seen when I got this from the Dollar Tree as well, garlic herb seasoning, because I want to see if it's like the Tabitha Brown, as well as parsley. Now, what I did not include in this recipe was my Big Mama chicken stock that I'm going to boil my noodles in. So this dish is a total of $4 for the turkey, $1.25 for the spaghetti, 50 cents for the diced tomatoes, and $1.25 for the Hunt spaghetti. So what? That's 4, 5, 6, 7, probably $7.75 for maybe $8. Just round it up to $8 for this plate of spaghetti. And we already had some garlic bread in the freezer, so I'm not going to tally that up because it's already in the freezer. Like I said in my Dollar Tree meal video, it's your responsibility for the side. We have leftover romaine lettuce. I am going to make a salad. I think on the tray we have some cranberries, we have some sunflower seeds, we also have some walnuts. We're just gonna make a fresh salad. We also got some tomatoes and cucumbers, a little bit of cilantro. Y'all will see me make up that salad. And we got dressings already in the fridge. I'm not counting any of that because that's our side, and whatever side you have is your business. So let's get started. Alrighty, so we are about to get ready to start on our noodles. We are going to set it to medium high, and we're going to salt with some Big Mama chicken. Once we salt with Big Mama chicken, we are going to use some pink Himalayan salt so our pasta could come up to a boil. Salt like the sea. And once this come up to the boil, we're going to add our spaghetti noodles. Alrighty, so with our ground sausage, we're gonna make spaghetti. So I am gonna chop up an onion. Once I saute down my onions until they're translucent, I'm gonna pour my sausage on top of my onions, and I'll let y'all see. Look at this cutest little onion. Look. It's so little. I got my onion chopped up. Garlic oil. And I'm going to drop my onions in. And we're going to bring them to a simmer. Once they're brought to a simmer, I'm going to add in my ground sausage. Now, I did use garlic oil, avocado oil, inside of my pot to saute my onions. You can go to Ross. They have beautiful oil selections that you can get pretty cheap. However, I do feel like it's outside of your budget. That oil, I caught it on sale at Kroger, which you can too. It'll last you forever. However, I did not add that to the cost of this spaghetti because you don't have to use avocado oil or extra virgin olive oil. You can simply use butter. All right. So once the onions come up to a saute, I did turn some ground turkey into ground sausage simply by just using sage as well as some pink Himalayan sea salt. All right, so let's get started. All right, y'all. So now I'm going to put my ground sausage in. Let me see if I can bend y'all down a little. And some ground turkey. Get all of your meat off. Nothing is left behind, y'all. Nothing. Alrighty, so this is the chicken broth. Has come up to a boil. Alright, salt. Big Mama chicken. It's ready. It's time to add our noodles. I see some people don't add oil to their noodles, but I was raised adding oil. What about y'all? I did change my shirt. It's getting kind of hot over the stove. We're gonna add our noodles. I take about half of the box. And I break my noodles. And boom, this is done. They said stir it so they won't stick. Let's check on our meats. Oh, this look good. Bring y'all down a little. Bring y'all down just a little so y'all can see. Not a whole lot of grease, which is the reason why we add the avocado oil. All right, y'all, so our noodles is coming to a boil. They're not done yet at all. Just gonna stir them so they won't stick together. Alrighty. So our ground turkey, sage, and salt, our makeshift sausage looks amazing. We are gonna cut open our Hunt's pasta sauce and some diced tomatoes. This is what we're gonna do. Make sure you wash the top of your can. We are gonna put our diced tomatoes in first because we do want them to blossom. Please don't give out on me, can opener. Oh Lord, I think the can opener gave out. Okay, there you go. Yeah, girl, the can opener gave out. Oh, come on here. Girl, okay. No. Girl, the can opener gave. I'll be back. All right, so while my wife get open our diced tomatoes, I'm going to add just a little bit of this, which is a roasted garlic paste. We do have fresh garlic, But I don't feel like opening it, to be honest. Our noodles are coming along pretty well. We're gonna keep the pot tilted. And now that we heated up that paste, that we could stir it in to a sausage. If she can't get those tomatoes open, which I think she pretty much has it open, I'm not gonna add any more salt-based anything to this because we made sausage. Okay, that's perfect. She got it open good enough for us, y'all. She did her thing. And we just gonna put these in. Put the lid down and I'm gonna show you. Alrighty. So we put our tomatoes in. And we're gonna bring these to a simmer. And then we're gonna add our spaghetti sauce. At this point, we can add some garlic powder. We can add some onion powder. Black pepper. Alrighty. Thyme. Because we want the thyme to blossom. Alright. And a smidge of paprika and parsley. All the parsley I had up in here, so just go ahead and use it, and we're gonna stir it. Now if you are a diabetic, I use Splenda because my grandmother cooked with Splenda and I love the taste of it after a while, but I currently don't have Splenda due to ongoing research, and you know, my grandmother did have dementia and so on and so forth, and current studies does show that it does lead to disease. So that's neither here nor there. I'm going to add a little bit of brown sugar. It doesn't matter what sugar you use because we're not making it sweet. We just want to take the acidity out of the tomatoes and the sauce, okay? That's all we're doing here. That's all we doing. That's all we doing. And brown sugar is all I have, so brown sugar is what I'm gonna use. If you don't care to add a little bit of sweet to your meat, then don't. Then don't. Now would be a good time to taste. It's perfect for us. So I'm gonna add the lid. I'm gonna bring this to a simmer, and then we're gonna come back and add the spaghetti sauce. I took the lid off our noodles. I think they're done. All right, y'all. Let's sit here and try our pasta. Make sure it's not too soft. Ooh, that Big Mama chicken broth. So good. Okay, so we're gonna turn our pasta off and we're gonna drain. Alrighty, so our tomatoes have been simmering for about 5 minutes, and now we are going to add our spaghetti sauce. You can put a little water in here to get the rest of it out. At this point, you can let this simmer. You could taste it again to see if it's for your liking. This is perfectly fine for us. Once it comes to a simmer, I'm gonna pour it over our noodles. But we're gonna get started on the salad. these noodles. I did leave a little pasta water. I am gonna add a little butter to this. This is our butter we got from Kroger. 4 sticks for $2.99. And we're only gonna add a tablespoon. I know some of y'all said that y'all don't like when I'm not prepared. I have to keep leaving the screen. I am getting used to this, so I'll have a cooking show on this channel in no time, y'all. I promise you. But also, it's a lot of things that I cannot afford. It's a lot of things that I'm not ready to purchase because I do want my channel to pay for itself, okay? And that's just a personal preference because we are a one-income household at this point, okay? So once you get your tablespoon of butter, you're just gonna stir it around. And it's gonna make this creamy butter sauce for your pasta because you have just a smidge of that chicken broth left in there. At this point, you can add parsley, black pepper. You can add some Parmesan cheese. And you're just gonna pour your sauce on top. So this is that butter and a little bit of pasta water. Look how creamy those noodles look. They look amazing. So now we are prepared to add our simmering tomato sauce. Look at that. And we're gonna add it to our buttered noodles. And mind you, y'all, we're gonna get all of it. If you don't like the sound of scraping pots, I'm so sorry. But in my house, we do not waste. Even if I have to send a plate to my wife's job for her co-workers, that's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna waste it. All right, and we're gonna put this over here. We are going to mix. All right, and so we can add just a little bit of grated Parmesan cheese just to thicken it up just a little. Nothing too fancy. And so that is my $8 spaghetti that we're gonna eat off of for 2 days. Gets better with the next day, y'all. And if you don't like yours this juicy, don't add the crushed tomatoes. All right, y'all, so this is the last step. Our spaghetti is done. I told y'all I was gonna make a salad and I need to take the bread out of the freezer. So let's go ahead and get the, God rest her soul, my grandmother, I got this bowl from her. It's a beautiful bowl. She's had it for years. It's so heavy. And this is what I'm gonna use to make a salad in. All right, we have some romaine lettuce, some crispy dillies left over, some cranberries, and some roasted unsalted sunflower seeds. And I did make banh mi's over the weekend. So we have cucumber, carrots, and a little bit of cilantro I'm gonna add to my wife's salad. She freaking loves cilantro. So let's get started. I'm gonna cut it and then wash it. Or should I wash it and then cut it? It's been through a little, but we're gonna use it, okay? We're gonna rinse this and we're gonna use it. We're gonna throw this away. Let me rinse it. Alright. This is the same butter knife that I use. And we're gonna throw that butter away. And look at all this beautiful lettuce we have. Salad is going to be able to last us a few days. All right, we're gonna season our lettuce. We're gonna add our cranberries. And our sunflower seeds. Carrots. We have some leftover cucumber. We love English cucumbers, so that's what the last little bit of this is. And I'm just gonna peel the outside off a little. Not much, but enough. Alrighty, and I'm just going to cut it in thin slices. My wife doesn't really care for tomatoes, so I'm just gonna put tomatoes in mine, put cilantro in hers. Okay, and I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper. And this is our salad. If you have some bacon bits, you can add bacon bits to this. If you have any other vegetable, red peppers, bell peppers, pepperoncinis will be amazing. Olives would be amazing. Let me check to see if we actually do have olives. Oh, let's see. Oh, we do. Yes, we do. We have some stuffed olives. So I'm gonna add some olives to this. If you want shredded cheese, you can add shredded cheese to this. And this is gonna keep great for tomorrow. This is gonna be our dinner and our lunch for tomorrow. See, it's not much in there at all. This is just what we have left. So I'm only gonna add it to one side because that's probably how much we're gonna eat tonight. It's just one little side. Because I don't want to put it on there and then tomorrow they be, you know. But That's the end of the bag. And these were like $1.97 at Walmart. Thank you, Lord. A little bit of brown sugar. I can't even taste it. After a long day, your spouse will be happy to come home to this meal. I'm about to go eat my food. You go make yours and come back and let me know how it turned out. Bye now.